Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss Trolls, featuring the voices of Anna Kendrick, Justin Timberlake, Zoe Deschanel, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, Christine Baranski, Russell Brand, James Corden, Jeffrey Tambor, Ron Francis, sorry if I said that wrong, and here's another name I'm going to be saying wrong, Caroline Jeltz, or Hijelt, something like that, forgive me if I said that wrong, and directed by Mike Mitchell. Now, the reason I'm doing Trolls is because there's a new movie coming on video on demand, and it won't be in theaters in my area because of the coronavirus, but I'm lucky that this thing is going to be out on home viewing anyway, so yeah. So let's get into the movie, shall we? In a happy tree lives trolls, and one day they run into a creature called bargains who eat trolls for happiness on a holiday called Trollstice, ran by Chef, voiced by Christine Baranski, and the leader of the trolls, King Peppy, voiced by Jeffrey Tambor, leads the other trolls, including his baby daughter Poppy, to freedom, and the bargains don't eat another troll for 20 years. And 20 years later, Poppy, voiced by Anna Kendrick, hosts a party with happiness, and I do like this opening, and the animation in this is beautiful. And I'm not one to go for musicals because I'm not a fan of them in general, but this is probably the best musical animated movie Disney has never made. Branch, voiced by Justin Timberlake, is not a happy troll for one reason, and they'll explain later in the movie, but I'll explain it now. Because when he was a little boy, he sang when a bargain came and ate his grandmother, which was sad, and it was a good explanation when we get there later, but I like his arc, and in this movie, it's pretty good, I think that's a good reason. Poppy throws the biggest, brightest, and loudest party to the point Chef finds them, and takes some trolls, including Creek, voiced by Russell Brand, and King Peppy decides to run, but Poppy decides to go to Bargain Town and asks Branch to join, but says no, which is typical for Branch throughout the movie. And I'm thinking so far this movie is cute, and I like some of the characters we've been introduced to so far, except for maybe Creek, because I'm not a big Russell Brand fan in general. I find them to be annoying, and just in my opinion anyways. Poppy gets captured by some creatures that are spider-like, and Branch reluctantly saves Poppy. And I like Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake as singers and actors. And yes, I said singers because Justin Timberlake is a singer anyways. And Anna Kendrick has a beautiful voice, and I think she sings beautifully here. And a movie that and she does it well here, as well as another movie not meant for kids called Pitch Perfect, which I already reviewed. A cloud leads Poppy and Branch to the Troll Tree, which leads to Bargain Town, and gets to the castle of King Gristle, voiced by Christopher Mintz-Plasse, as Chef returns to get Bridget, and gets Bridget, voiced by Zoe Deschanel, to do all the dishes like Cinderella does, and her art does kind of remind me of Cinderella, because she does dishes and a lot of chores for an evil stepmother, which that's the Chef character. She goes out with the king on one night and leaves a shoe, and King Gristle finds out it's Bridget at the end, and on the night of the Trollstice 20-year reunion dinner, and they fall in love at the end of that. Felt very predictable. Poppy tries to get Creek out of King Gristle's stomach, or necklace chain, I don't know what it is, but she's led to believe Creek was eaten, but as it turns out he wasn't eaten. He would trade his life for the other trolls so Chef can capture all of them and tell Chef where they're at, and Poppy is upset as she believes she failed, and they change color, and Branch sings to cheer all the trolls up before they become dinner, and Bridget lets them out, as she's about to serve no trolls, and they come out as they say, you can be happy without eating a troll, and they sing a song that might be Justin Timberlake's overrated song. And this is a climax. This as a climax was just okay. I mean, it's cute and good for kids, I might say. So, yay. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 6.3 out of 10. I do like the voice talents, except for Russell Brand. It's a good musical for Disney not to come up with. The animation is beautiful, and the actors are good in their roles, and it's cute and good for kids. But unfortunately, the second half became predictable, and it was a fine climax. Not great, but it's a mild recommendation at this point. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me, and next week I will be back with Trolls World Tour. This is kind of a short series, I might say. And until next time, 5, 6, 7, 8.